Clyde Marine Training. Now, she has come today to discuss how Clyde can help you with pursuing Merchant Navy careers. So we have Jo Gillen, and she is the Training and Events Analyst. So please, Jo, over to you. We look forward to hearing more about Clyde and how you can help us.
Thank you very much, Rosie. Yes, so as Rosie said, I'm Jo Gillen. I work as a training and events analyst at Clyde Marine Training, basically supporting the development of CMT and attending and arranging lots of careers events all over the UK. I'll just thank Maritime UK first of all for hosting and creating this event. It's such a large scale. I can understand these things aren't easy, but it's amazing at times like this that we can come together virtually through Zoom, Microsoft Teams to communicate with each other. So I'm here to talk to you about Clyde. Just before me, you heard Giuseppe from Warsash College, who went into great detail and gave you lots of information about the Merchant Navy side of the maritime industry. Hopefully I won't duplicate too much of what he said and more focus on how we can help you. So I'm just going to share my screen. Bear with me 2 minutes, that should be us. Okay, so Clyde Marine Training, what do we do? So we are a cadet management company. So you've got the college, you've got the sponsoring company, i.e. the shipping company, and you've got us. And we are like the middleman. We are the ones that support you throughout your training. And what we offer is a 3-year, fully funded cadetship for anyone that is interested in becoming a Merchant Navy deck officer, engineering officer, or electrotechnical officer. And Giuseppe went into great detail previously about those roles and what you would expect to learn within those roles. But we offer the cadetship. There's 3 intakes each year, sorry, 2 intakes. We've got the January, February and the April along with that. And then we've got the August, September intake as well. So I'm just going to play you this video. So that gives you a little introduction into Clyde Marine Training and what you would expect if you did your training through us. So as I said before, we offer 3 different training routes. Deck officers for anyone that's interested in learning about navigating a ship and hopefully become one day captain of your own ship. You have the engineering side, which focuses more on the mechanical aspect of the ship, based down in the engine room, and then you have your electrotechnical officers. So they're pretty much like an electrician on board a ship. And then the 4th one you see there is the pre-cadetship route that some of the colleges do offer that we work with. The pre-cadetship route is designed for anyone that doesn't meet the academic requirements for the deck officer, engineering, or electrotechnical officer roles. It's a 1-year college course. And if you complete that course, you then have guaranteed entry into a sponsored cadetship. That is what we offer. You also get paid to train with us. So the sponsoring company, i.e. the shipping company that we place you with or that you have interest in, will pay you without your 3 years of training, as well, as Giuseppe just mentioned a minute ago. So a little bit about Clyde Marine Training today. So we have over 700 cadets in training at any time. We are the UK's largest training management company. We have 4,500 plus officers graduated. We recruit for over 30 shipping companies. And we work with the UK's leading nautical colleges. One of them you've just heard from, Giuseppe at Warsash. So we work with City of Glasgow, Fleetwood, Shetland, South Shields, the Scottish Maritime Academy, Warsash, of course, and Humber, so based all over the UK. And the ownership structure of Clyde Marine Training is at the top. You have Stena, you have the Northern Marine Group, and then you have us. So we're here to produce the next generation of Merchant Navy seafarers. So in 1986, Clyde Marine Training was formed with the sole aim of regenerating the training of Merchant Navy officers. At that point, we only had 3 staff members and 6 cadets, and that's when we began the journey of cadet management. We've since helped thousands of cadets achieve their goal of becoming Merchant Navy officers, with many of our cadets going on to achieve long and distinguished careers thereafter. Our influence extends out with that as well. We work with industry bodies such as the MCA, the Merchant Training Board, and the UK Chamber of Shipping. Now, why would you be interested in a career in the Merchant Navy? Well, one, you get to travel all over the world, whether you're a deck officer, engineer, ETO, you get to travel all over the world, you're paid to train, and you get a really good salary when you graduate after your 3 years of training. Now, the way the training works is it's split across 5 phases. So 3 of those phases are spent at college, so one of the colleges I've just mentioned before, and the other 2 are spent building up sea time with one of the sponsoring companies that we work with. So each role requires so much sea time before you can graduate. A deck officer, you require 12 months minimum sea time before you graduate after the 3 years. Engineers and ATO officers, you require 8 months sea time in there. And we are here to support you to get that sea time along with the sponsoring company, but also there to support you academically throughout your college phases as well. So we pride ourselves on the experience that we can give you throughout your training, and that's why we have dedicated training officers within the Clyde Marine Training Company. So training officers are people that have been to sea themselves, have also done a cadetship, passed their orals, and became Merchant Navy officers. We have multiple different training officers that are there to support you. So you'll be allocated to a training officer throughout your 3 years of training. That person is there to support you throughout your academics, throughout your sea time experience as well, and for anything else that you might need. And as I said, they've been to sea, they've experienced, you know, the challenges that might come with being at sea. So they're there to support you through anything that you need. We are an award-winning company. We pride ourselves on that personal touch that we can give, with over 30 years experience as well. And we work all over the UK recruiting cadets. So there's some fantastic nautical colleges that we work with. All of them have great facilities, and you'll see them listed just in front of you. So all over the UK. And typically what we'll do is we will allocate someone to their nearest nautical college. Sometimes applicants or cadets do come to us with a preferred college of their choice, and we will do our absolute best to place them at that college. With the sponsoring company side of things, i.e. the shipping company, again, you are allowed to put forward your top 3 sponsoring companies, and we will again do our best to allocate you to that sponsoring company. So our training officers, again, they work closely with the colleges. So there's a training officer for each college. They work closely with the college staff as well to keep an eye on your progress and if there's anything we can do to help. So this is just a selection of our current clients, but we do work with over 30 shipping companies. So if you're interested in a career in the Merchant Navy, you could be going to sea with one of the clients you see in front of you. We work with big cruise liners like Royal Caribbean, Disney Cruise Line. We work with CalMac as well, Vroon, MEF, Tidewater, Union, EPS, a range of different clients and a range of different ships as well. So I'm just going to show you a video now that will give you an insight on how to apply and how easy it is to apply to us. So that was just a video there to show you how easy it is to apply to us. You just go onto our website at www.clydemarinetraining.com. There's an apply now button, and it takes less than 10 minutes to fill out the application form. It's very, very simple. The turnaround time for applications is very quick because I assess them myself. So you'll hear back from us within 48 hours with, if you meet the requirements, an interview invitation, and you'll be interviewed by one of our training officers, which is obviously being done virtually at the moment. If I just go into the next screen here. So just to summarise, a career in the Merchant Navy is a really rewarding career. The salary, of course, is amazing, but the experience that you get on board and the responsibilities that you learn is transferable into all roles within life. You know, the maritime industry is a huge industry. We focus mainly in the Merchant Navy side, but you know, people do go to sea now. They gain that experience and they do come back on shore and use those skills within a role here. There's loads of different industries that you can go in after your training. It's completely up to you. And if you do have any inquiries regarding a career in the Merchant Navy industry, or that you would like to speak to me and get a bit more information, you can contact us with the link just above. So training at clydemarine.com. That's our email. You can shoot me over an email and I will get back to you. We do have an office number, which is 0141 427 6655. You can call me anytime. My name's Jo, and I can speak to you about anything you like in regards to the Merchant Navy or any inquiries that you do have. But if you're interested in this, I definitely recommend applying to us, and I look forward to receiving your application form. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Jo.
Nice.
We do have a few questions that have come through here, some interesting ones actually. So the first one, somebody's just wanting to understand, so why would they go through you rather than directly through a college? I mean, what's the difference there with the two options?
So with the college, if you go directly to the college, you're then applying for the standalone course, and they can direct you to either a training company, which is us, or directly to the shipping company themselves. So whether you go through the college or another advisor, they'll still direct you to us. Or the shipping company directly. So the benefits of coming to us is it really saves a bit of time, you know, between those conversations with the college and us. You're just applying straight to us, and we can get the ball rolling with your career.
Perfect. And speaking of applications, someone has asked how many people apply and how many usually get in?
Well, we do receive a lot of applications. We do have high numbers for our January, February 2021 intake already. So if you are thinking about applying, I would recommend getting your application form in as soon as possible. We can only take so many cadets on for each intake. As you can imagine, you know, the shipping companies only take so many people in numbers. So I do recommend getting that application in as soon as possible. Anyone that isn't successful just either hasn't met the academic requirements, but it's not a case of just them getting rejected. I would tend to phone that person up and advise them of other routes, like the pre-cadetship route. If you do that, then you've got a guaranteed entry into the sponsored cadetship that we offer. Or it would be a case of that intake's full, so we would then defer them until the next intake.
Okay, perfect. And that brings me on nicely to one of the next questions, actually. Someone's asked, you mentioned that you had to have obviously a GCSE in English, maths and science. And they've asked if, unfortunately, they do not obtain one of those, grade C or above, are they able to retake with you guys, or would they have to do it before applying?
There's a couple of different routes that person could go down. If they wanted to retake that particular subject, they would have to do that out with us because we focus mainly on the cadetship. However, that person could be eligible for the pre-cadetship route. So rather than retaking that particular subject, they could do the pre-cadetship, which would, you know, guarantee them entry. I would recommend this person phones myself up on the number or the email that's just behind me on the virtual screen here, and I can have a chat to them about how we can accommodate that.
Perfect. That's definitely good to know that people, have options, which is
Yeah.
great. Someone's asked, on average, what are the hours for a course? So would they be full time Monday to Friday? Is there any weekend training there? I mean, how does that work?
So the course is full time, 5 days a week. It is a lot of information to take in, so it couldn't work if it was part time. It has to be a full time course. So we do get a lot of questions. People will ask, "Can I get a part time job while I study and train with you?" And we'll never tell anyone not to get a part time job. We just have to say your main focus has to be the cadetship, because it is a lot of information to take in, and you do have to focus on it. So it is a full time position.
Perfect. And actually really lovely. Someone's obviously picked up on you being, a female in this industry. I'm guessing this has also come from another female, but they've asked if there are many women in the industry and if you're doing anything to try and recruit more.
Yeah, so there's definitely there could be more women within the industry. I can't lie about that. I would love to see more and more women apply. I don't think it's this industry that struggles with that. I think it's STEM subjects in general tend to have a lower percentage of females. However, I'm very much all about women empowerment, and the more females that can apply to this role, the absolute better. It's definitely getting better. There is a lot more females than there was, say, 5-10 years ago. But yeah, definitely something that we look to raise awareness of. We do work with a number of charities to try and promote the industry to females. Absolutely. So go ahead and apply, and I look forward to receiving your application form.
Perfect. And just a final question here. This is actually one from me. Somebody asked it in the last session, and I thought it was just a really, really good question. Why do you like your role? Why do you personally enjoy it? Why are you here today?
I always find that the hardest question to ask, because I love my role for a various amount of reasons. Connecting with the public and sharing this route, this career route, is, I think, really important. Not everyone likes to leave school and go straight into university. I'm certainly wasn't that kind of person. So having an alternative route, like whether that's cadetships, apprenticeships, I'm all for promoting. I am very enthusiastic about my role. I enjoy going around the UK, in non-COVID times, traveling around, speaking to young people, seeing what they're interested in, and helping them and assisting them in any way I can. And that's why, if you did apply to us, I'd be straight on the phone giving you as much information about the route as possible.
Perfect. Well, hopefully, I mean, that was really good. I'm hoping it's inspired a few people out there, and your phones will be ringing very soon, I'm sure.
Good. I hope
Thank you
so.
so much, Jo.
No problem
Yeah,
at all.
fingers crossed. As Jo mentioned, there are Clyde Marine contact details behind her on the screen, so do not hesitate to contact her. Thank you very much again, Jo. Look
Thanks,
forward to
Rosie.
speaking to you soon.
Cheers. Bye, everyone. Bye.